Hello, today's video is regarding creating a name tag with SketchUp. Again, SketchUp can do a lot of things, and this is a great way to learn many of the tools that allow you to really function and quickly create the task in SketchUp. Pay close attention to what is being said in the video, both by me and the presenter.
Hello there. Today we're going to learn how to design this 3D printable name tag. Before we start, we want to go to the File folder and select Save As.
Make sure you notice how to save
Once
as.
you do that, you'll be prompted to name your name tag. Name it whatever
Give it
you
a
want
file name.
and click OK. After that,
Make sure it's being saved in Google
You need
Drive.
to select a folder to save your model in. Once you do that, you'll see the name of your project in the top left-hand corner of the screen, and we're ready to model. So let's get started. We're going to start with the rectangle tool. So
Using
find
the
your
rectangle
toolbar
tool.
and click it. Click and release anywhere in your model, and click and release again to draw a rectangle about the size you see here on the screen. You don't have to be perfectly accurate, just get a rectangle.
Orbital
about the
tool.
size. I'm going to use the orbit tool to orbit around to take a look at our rectangle. Next, we're going to take the push-pull tool and make this rectangle 3D.
Push-pull tool.
Click and release on your rectangle, move your mouse upwards, and click again to make your rectangle 3D. Pretty easy, wasn't it? Now I'm going to use the pan tool to pan our rectangle more towards the center of the screen. Then I'm going to click the zoom tool and click and drag and zoom in a little farther. Next, I'm going to click the orbit tool and orbit it around so we're kind of looking down at the top of the rectangle. Lastly, I'm going to pan it over a little bit just to get it nice and centered in our screen. Next, we're going to round over the corners of our name tag, and we're going to do that with the 2-point arc tool.
Green axis.
Once you click it, find two sides of your name tag. It doesn't matter which sides, but click once on one side and click again.
By zooming in, it gives you more room to work.
See your arc turn purple. Click a third time near the corner to set the arc. So again, click once, click twice, and then click a third time when the arc is purple to make a perfect arc. We're just eyeballing here. You don't have to get these exactly accurate. Just kind of do like I'm doing here. But this is 3 clicks to get your arc. And once you do that, we can look around and you can see that we've got all.
Using the orbital tool, he's able to change the view.
Next, we're going to use the
push-pull tool,
and we're actually going to finish rounding over these corners. So select it.
Remove the corners.
On each face, push it all the way down to the bottom.
Don't push too far.
And when you do this, you'll see that SketchUp will automatically take away the bottoms. We're going to orbit around here, and we're going to do the same thing. Go back and select the push-pull tool. Click and release on your top face, move it all the way down to the bottom, and click again. And again, SketchUp is smart enough to erase the corners away from the bottom. If you've done this right, you'll have some rounded over corners that look something like this. Pretty neat, huh? Next, we're going to add that little rim onto the
offset tool.
And to do that, we're going to go and select the offset tool as you see here. Hover over the edge of your name tag, click and
drag in just a little bit, and that gives you an edge.
And click again.